before I hop in this movie theater and watch Aquaman, I want to preface this by saying I am no longer excited to actually see this movie. During the beginning of the year, I was really excited. Then it just died down after commercial after commercial, mostly because of the dialogue. I trust James Wan's vision when it comes to directing, so I'm not worried about that. But the dialogue, just saying, I'm not really excited for it, so we'll see how it goes. The movie starts in 2 minutes, so we'll see how it goes, but as you can tell, I'm not really that excited, so we'll see what happens afterwards. Wagwan family, I'm back home and just got finished watching Aquaman the movie, and if there's one word that I can give it, it's inconsistent. What I mean by that is it's like, yo, are you serious? Are you comedy? Are you it's when people say, like, I've watched so many reviews, like Andre the Black Nerd, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, or whatever his name is, Collider. They all say it's fun, but I was like, what does that even mean? Because fun doesn't mean that it's good. Fun can be like very subjective compared to who's talking, or just who's talking. And I can tell you that it actually is fun, but it's an inconsistent fun. It's not like fun throughout. It's not like an Adventures of Tintin. It's not like a Marvel movie, a typical Marvel movie. It's just that it's definitely a lighter tone from what DC usually puts out, like Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad. That was not fun, but this Aquaman movie actually was. I have a few gripes as well as a lot of praise for the movie, and I'm going to get right into that right now. So, in terms of acting for the movie, the acting was okay. It was very inconsistent, like I said earlier. Jason Momoa, I wouldn't say superb acting, but the acting for this movie was perfect. It was spot on from what I got. Like, the tone of the movie was basically based off of him. Amber Heard, her character was like, The half-brother Orm, his acting was shoddy. It was like, Some of the scenes were really funny with him when he was like saying his name. I'll talk about that later. But the acting overall, Nicole Kidman, Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, it was very off and on, because Jason Momoa throughout the whole movie was really good, but when it came to Amber Heard, she was on and off. Jeez. The standard I have when it comes to comic book movies nowadays, the standard that Marvel and the original Batman trilogy set in terms of acting, if you want to compare those, there's no comparison. This one is not so good. The way it's dialogued is not that good. It's actually not, I think it's actually really one of the worst gripes of the movie. The dialogue is not up to that standard level that we're used to seeing, at least for the past 4 or 5 years. The story itself is really good. The dialogue, not so good. The way it was shot, I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any stretch, but it was just that, I don't know. It wasn't as cinematic as one would want. I'm a guy who loves cinema, not just movies, but cinema. So, for instance, like the movie The Witch is like one of my favorite movies, just off of cinematic value itself. Any A24 movie is very cinematic. Any Marvel movie has like a cinematic element. Winter Soldier is easily the epitome of that. That's like my second favorite comic movie of all time. But that cinematic value you probably won't get from Aquaman. I can see why people say it's fun. I laughed and chuckled. A lot of references came from Aquaman himself or Jason Momoa, and it was pretty cool. Another big gripe I had was the score. The score of the movie was very distracting, in my opinion. It was like it was forcing me to feel a certain way with certain characters and certain like scenes and scenarios, whatever was going on. Like, for instance, they were in a desert, like you see in the trailers, but it was like the score was very like, oh, feel this way, guys, feel this way. God, shut up, man. I didn't want to hear that. I just didn't want to hear that type of score. Like, it was very like, all of a sudden, very rom-com-y, I guess you could call it. And then it was like very epic, and then it was very adventure, and I was like, what is going on with the score? And it was pretty distracting, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, all in all, me personally, because I'm adding that cinema factor into it, I would give Aquaman a C plus or B minus. I'll say right here, B minus is what I would give Aquaman. I'm surprised I'm actually saying B minus because the movie, now that I think about it, was okay. It was decent. I don't know. I think people would enjoy the movie. I think people will enjoy the movie if they don't look at it too critically, but if they do look at it in comparison to Marvel, easily it's going to be like a C, D movie. That's my thoughts on it, really. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit like, comment if you've seen it already, and if you haven't seen it, are you willing to see it? Are you wanting to see this? Or were you waiting for somebody's reviews? Yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this video, my channel, all this stuff like that. Leave it in the comment section below, family. I want to do more movie reviews, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if you guys like that. I like it, but I mean, I also want to share my work, so I don't know if you guys like it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.